Pushing the button.
New infrastructure which we create.
Okay, so right now,
if you need help, I can help you.
But then is that
Quiet on the set, rolling the intro.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz. And that's Jack without a hat on a phone call. He'll be with us shortly. Wave hi, Jack. Let's see if Jack even got into the game or whether he's crashing today. I saw him try and log in. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Fruck Awesome Friday. It is Friday, June 3rd, 2022, right here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And we've got some commentary, we've got some critiquing, and we've got some other stuff. We don't have Jack yet, though, because Jack's still on a voice call, listening to some guys talk about some stuff that he doesn't want to listen to, but he's got to because this is Yob, man. This is Yob. Oh, no audio for you? I don't know. What's going on there? Oh, you're not in Discord. Not in Discord. Let's see. At Jack. You're not in Discord. You were in Discord. I don't know what happened to him. He's sitting there trying to figure it out. Like, what do you mean I'm not in Discord? You can see that look on his face. Join the green room. Because he was here just a moment ago. I don't know. He hasn't figured it out yet because he's not in Discord. Oh, he's totally disconnected from Discord. I guess I'll have to, You're not getting video from Jack? That's interesting.
Dude, I take one day off and you lose Jack?
I tell you, I didn't lose him. He's right there, but I guess I'm gonna have to text him if he's not reading what's going on. I think he just got the message in chat there. Let me send him a message in his chat.
This time Jack broke everything and not you.
It's all my fault. You know better than that. Yeah, no, he's actually totally not connected to Discord whatsoever. I don't know what happened. He was here just a minute ago, and he's sitting there scratching his head, going, "What's up?" He's looking at that work PC like it's real important stuff. But welcome everybody again. I see Lomir's here today. Mom took a day off. You missed a day, Mom. I tell you. We actually
I fell
talked about
asleep.
stuff you ain't heard before. Imagine that.
I fell asleep.
Well, got to get those naps in when you can.
Well, I may have been cuddling with the dog.
Let's see. Jack. I haven't messaged Jack in God knows how long. So how do I find Jack? There you go. You're not connected. The Discord. Let's see if he answers his phone when that text goes through. Up. He disconnected altogether. Maybe he's doing a whole reboot. We'll find out in just a minute.
Stay tuned.
Yes. So till he gets back, I'll get rid of that extra video there. Double laughs, right? Double your pleasure, double your fun. That's right. We'll see what happens. Did he make it into the game? No, he hasn't made it into the game either, so probably doing a reboot of the PC altogether, but it is what it is. So meanwhile, we will move on a little bit here. That's right. Don't forget to type in exclamation I love free shit, exclamation bundle me to get in on the giveaways. And of course, somebody mentioned the other day that Waldo forgot to wave while he was passing by on Tuesday. Apparently, Waldo was delayed by a day. He did wave on his way by on Wednesday, just so you know. DJ Azzy or D Jazzy has started to rent the land in your city some weeks ago. I think I've added money for some new monthlies. Just don't worry, I'll be back soon. Not a problem. Yeah, I set you up with a lot for you, and all you got to do is just keep up on your rent out there, and you can go ahead and do what you're doing. Krampus is in town. Winter is coming, is the guild, and of course, that's good old Preston there. Hey, Preston. I said hello before the show. He's muted here in Discord as well. And how did I guess I should ask, how did the Find Krampus event go? Did that work out good for you? If you want to chime in on that one. We told you guys about that a while back. He was running a Find Krampus in the wild. And let's see, that was Jack. Let's see what Jack's got to say. Oh, he's back on Discord on his phone. Let's see if he can get in here. restarting since the game fucking crashed again and I was loading. So yeah, I guess he's TTD'd again. I see he's in Discord on his phone now, so maybe he'll pop in and voice there in a second, but he's doing a reboot, so hopefully he'll make it and maybe that'll fix his loading problem. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to have to do nobody found you. Okay. So all those Kodos remain stashed in your stockpile because he was giving away lots of Kodos if you could find Krampus. Krampus is on the lot, but that doesn't count. Oscar Mike to the set. I don't know what that means, Selenia. What is Oscar Mike? Oh, on your way? That police lingo? Onward movement? She's on her way to play those fantastical tunes that she plays while we are sitting here on the lot. Always great to hear all the tunes she has. She had a cool one yesterday. I forget what was it yesterday that you were playing. That was the cover that Shooter did. The Never Ending Story. Yes, absolutely. And that was a good one too. A good rendition of that song. And if you haven't quite figured it out just yet, yes, I am trying to stall to get Jack in here so we can actually read some commentary together and do a critique of this video as promised. Of course, nothing new out in the Tweetiverse as of this time. Still no movement out there. Of course, there was a Friday live stream from last week, but I did not get a chance to watch it yet. Probably not going to get a chance to watch it, because there's probably nothing new or interesting that we're being told there, because nothing's going to change, and that we'll take that literally. But boy, it takes that boy a long time to reboot his computer. Mine takes like less than a minute. He talks about Shroud of the Avatar taking a long time to load. I tell you what. I'm watching in the green room. He's off Discord on his phone now. But he has not reconnected to Discord on his PC yet, so.
Jack, do you need someone to build you a new computer?
I think Jack's computer is way better than yours.
I don't know. I'm online.
Yeah, well, you got a point there, Lomi. You got a good point there, my friend. So, on totally non-related news, have you taken a travel off the planet in the other game yet? I see they finally got off planet and Space Engineers.
Yeah, well, we've been off before, but yesterday we went to the moon.
Went to the moon.
And Zeke decided to build a base there.
Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. I got to try and make some time to get back into that game, but things have been chaotic, to say the least, around here lately. And I don't see things changing much soon, but we'll see if I can't get some more time to get in there and game. But I really got to do some getting familiar with that one, that's for sure. All right, looking to see. Let's see if Jack is connected to Discord on his PC. Let's see if he can get in here now. Let's see if he connects.
You can do it!
Tina says he's got his Earth base. Okay, cool. Yes, and it does take some getting familiar with. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here's Cynicist. There he is. He's in Discord. Can you hear us now? Give us a sign. Are you back in?
On a work call.
Are you back in Zoom? I'm gonna find out in a second, I guess. Yes, he is. So we can get Jack back on screen. We know you're on a work call. You haven't told him you got another thing to do here? There he is. And he's got his hat this time. Imagine that. Imagine
Can't have,
that.
we can't have Jack without his hat.
Well, you can. It just gets real shiny from all the lights over there, you know. And you made a new crater in the Earth. Did you make a new crater by crashing something coming in from orbit, or did you make a new crater by digging? That's the question. That's the big question, Tina.
Crashing.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Is not as bad as when I killed Xavier by driving my lander off the cliff. Because I wasn't expecting that. Crashing something, not going to orbit. Ah, very good. Very good. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to move on with some of the commentary while we wait for Jack to get off his call. Is you just reconnected? Do you have those YouTube videos loaded and ready to put up on screen, or are you even going to do that? We don't know. He's trying to load into the game right now. I can see that. Let's see if he gets in after a reboot. That'll be the magic. Imagine that, rebooting the machine clears up the crashing. We shall find out momentarily. But we got some commentary out there. Of course, we've got a new follower, which on YouTube at least, Loon to You. He's a regular here, I believe, in this, not Discord, but on Twitch as well. And if you guys are regulars on Twitch and you haven't followed on YouTube yet, I would appreciate it if you just go and follow us on YouTube, because trying to get back to the partnered status, and I need to get over 1,000, and we're not there yet again because YouTube changed the rules. I gotta see. I guess I'll have to go look somewhere else. But which commentary do I want to go to first? We'll start with from a couple days ago. Again, CM giving us commentary. And CM, always appreciate it. When we get comments, we do like to talk about them. But this is from the 27th. That was last week. Was it last week? Yes, it was last Monday. Not last Monday, the Monday before. And we were talking about the new skills being added. And CM's commentary was, more skills being added? Why? They can't even balance the ones currently in the game, and they want to add more? I don't know. Look at that. Citysist actually in the game. Imagine a reboot fixing that problem. There he is. Look at him. He's here, folks. He made it. Grab a seat. Join the show. Yeah, you look really thrilled to be on that call right now. Yeah, I know.
Jack, just so you know, I farted in your chair.
I love this shit. I tell you what. I'll tell you what. All right, so his fix was just a simple reboot away. And then commentary from yesterday's show, which, of course, we got two comments, which is TM 5 hours ago with the time and Loon 4 hours ago. So we'll start with the oldest one, which was CM saying, thanks again. I guess I should get this up on screen, huh? So you all can see it. Thanks again for the shout out, gents. You are part of my daily commute home after the grind. More importantly, I wasn't aware of yet another scam related to the Ultima multiverse. At least this time, it didn't involve Scam of the Avatar. Still furious about my Duke head. Amen to that one, brother. That's the only reason why I upgraded to a Duke was to get the Duke head. So I feel your pain on that one. Regardless, while I appreciate Mr. Garriott's tweet and family believe Mr. Richard is innocent until proven guilty, the situation is yet another blow to Garriott's already diminished credibility with the community. Moreover, if I were Richard, I would be extremely nervous should any criminal litigation be brought forth from the incident in his home country of Italy. He's not from Italy. Despite what Article 27 of the Italian Constitution states, a defendant shall be considered not guilty until a final sentence has been passed, aka presumption of innocence. It is really that the de facto burden of proof relies on your ability to prove your innocence. Think American Knox. Think Amanda Knox. So, well, first off, CM, he's not from Italy. He's actually dual citizenship. What is he? British and American, I believe it is. Yes, yeah. So it's got nothing to do with Italy.
And his wife is French.
And his wife is French. Yes, thank you.
Ooh la la.
And
What was he talking about him being is he on trial somewhere or what?
no, you probably weren't here for yesterday's show where we covered the big scam that was going on with somebody who's accused of selling over $100,000 worth of counterfeit or supposed forged copies of Akalabeth and other
Oh, the
games.
games. Yeah, I saw
Yes.
that.
Yes. So, Coeur d'Alene with a sub. Thank you, Coeur d'Alene.
I'll have a tuna sub, please.
Yes. I'll have a meatball parm sub to go. Coeur d'Alene, you know the rules. You can tell us to play a track or tell us to continue on with the news. Your choice, buddy. And of course, thank you for all your support. There's a big thank you to all of you in today's tweet because it is news, baby, news. All right, very cool.
By the way, I had some news.
Okay, what do you got?
Have you heard of the job I recently got?
Oh no, actually, yeah, you got a job doing computer assembly, didn't you?
Something like that.
Yes.
Place called CDW.
Yes, absolutely. Little place, yeah.
I started on Tuesday, and I got fired on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Apparently, well, I get there on Tuesday, and I was told for one thing I couldn't have my cell phone in there. I pretty much knew that, but I was also told I could not wear my watch. Like for some reason, they don't like people wearing watches. So I left my watch in the car, and so I complained to a couple people like, I can't believe you can't wear watches in here, and didn't swear or anything like that, but apparently I complained to the wrong people because I got a text Wednesday on my way to work telling me that they thought I was not it was not the right job for me or something like that. That's what they said. So they canceled my contract because I complained.
Oh, that's funny. So you had a contract?
Yeah, it was like a 3-month or 6-month contract.
Okay, so they're paying off your contract then.
No.
Well, is there a clause in there that says they can cancel the contract without paying you? Because that's why you have a contract, so that if they cancel the contract, they've got to pay the contract. I would look into that, brother.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, especially again if it's contractual employment, and they cancel it, they're on the hook to pay you for the rest of that contract, whether you work 1 day, no days, or 3 days. Unless there's some kind of clause that says they can cancel at their own will, or you were on a probationary period, at which point, I would read that contract. That's what I would do. But
I know. I know. The last I worked for him like 6 years ago, and they fired me early in my like I was like two and a half months into my contract. And they fired me early because I was taking excessive breaks, which was I was at the time I didn't know that I had diabetes. I still
Right,
do.
I knew that one. Yes, and you were taking restroom breaks because of the
Right,
diabetes, and you weren't aware that you had that at the time. Absolutely.
right.
Yeah,
But
I know that often there is, Tina, but again, uh, if it's contracts are a little bit more different than you're hired and within 90 days and they tell you this and you sign just a little piece of paper saying you understand this. If he was given an actual contract with terms, that's a whole different story. So, yeah, certainly worth reading. Absolutely. But speaking of things worth reading, we're going to get to Loon's comments. And thank you, Loon, for the sub, by the way. But he feels Jack's pain about not being able to log into Shroud. He tried logging in on Tuesday twice after checking my computer, but kept timing out. Should have known better than to give the game a second chance that already burned up 200 second chances. Gotta agree with Laz about the Big Box Collectors Club. I really love Joe Garrity like a crazy uncle, but man, these people have more money than brains. Absolutely. And I know Joe Garrity. We met Joe at Hobloth a couple years back, and that's how I actually got to do this. Let's go ahead and pull some actual. Let's go pull some fun stuff here. Let me see where it is. I got to go to my albums, and I got to go to Hobloth. I've got all sorts of pictures from all these events. Hobloth, where's Hobloth? I guess I should just probably do a search for it. There we go, Hobloth 3. And scroll down. Lots and lots and lots of pictures. Lots of pictures. I should have a couple of these just loaded up here in my favorites just to show these off, but we'll see if I can find it quick enough here. Thousands and thousands of them from Hobloth because we were there for the better part of a week. That whole night of recap here, which was a really fun night. Where's the wedding pictures? Let's see if it was in this one. No, I can't find it. Hate when that happens. Oh, here we go. There's one. Gotta be in this one. So many pictures. And bear with me a second. This was probably one of my favorite things that happened down there. There we go. I will just take this picture here and put it over there. It's a bunch of pictures, but we'll throw this up over there just so you can all see it. But I actually got to wear actual counselor's robes from Ultima Online. That is an actual counselor robe given to the counselors from Origin Systems back in the day. They actually got these counselor robes, and Joe let me actually use it for the wedding ceremony. Uh, yes, absolutely in a right to work state. But I have actually a couple other pictures of that, which, I just can't seem to locate them as quickly as I would like to. So, but yes, that was one of my favorite parts of Hobloth was actually being able to wear that and do that. And yes, so yes, apparently Joe Garrity is not running the museum anymore, though, according to stuff. Oh, Coeur d'Alene, we had a good time. I can just actually take a little trip down memory lane. Is we had a whole bunch of people just doing a whole bunch of stuff throughout. These are little video shorts. Actually, I think they're just multiple uh, burst photos that I took, but all sorts of great stuff happened down there. As you can see, we were on Richard's property. This is the theater on Richard's property where we spent a lot of time doing events and presentations and all sorts of other stuff. Got to meet a couple cool people. There was the proposal that was done on the stage. The recap band was on the stage. All sorts of things happened at the theater. As you can see, we had a pretty large crowd of people hanging out. And again, we spent the better part of a week. I think it was full 5 days out at Richard's property, camping at KC Cupcakes, getting his Hospitaller flag. I also got awarded one while I was at it, as again we cosplayed the whole time out there.
Say what?
Oh, Jack's with us. There's Kinga.
What?
Oh, I'm just
Well,
going through some photos of Hobloth while we were talking about some other
Okay.
stuff.
welcome back, Jack.
Yeah, I was here,
I know.
Yeah,
but not here.
there's Jack. Here's a picture of Jack sitting there picking his nose.
What? Although in game they pick it like this, which
Yeah.
weird.
And then we got to meet this guy, Raph. Is that Raph that was there?
No,
Who
Rafe
was it?
was not there.
The other guy.
He's responsible for Underworld.
Yeah. Who's this guy?
I don't know. I'm not looking at your screen.
I'm gonna show you.
And dun dun dun. Oh, Warren Spector.
Warren Spector, yeah. Warren Spector and the artist, what's his name? I always forget his name.
Dennis Lubé.
Dennis Lubé was there, yeah. Of course, yes. Relics by Real, there's Dennis hanging out there in the corner. I'm not good with names of people who I've only met once or twice.
I'm horrible with names, and yet I knew those.
Oh, there's Joe Garrity. Speaking of devil, there he is.
Yeah, but at the same time, this was what, 6 years ago?
Yeah. But yes, a good time was had by all. But moving right along, a little trip down. Yes, we're going to be tossing that video up on screen because we got some critiquing to do. Did you read the commentary to yourself, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Of what?
Of the who is the guy streaming here? What are you talking about?
Wait. I love this shit is not open.
I don't think you opened any of yours.
4 people are in. I love free shit.
Okay.
And then let's go check the other one, the bundle mail. Let me go find that tab.
Yes, and as a reminder, thank you to Coeur d'Alene for his sub. I will do an extra giveaway at the end of the stream, which means we're also late
And
for a bundle.
9 people are in the other one.
So, bundle me now closed.
Oh, fucking piece of shit. Guess what disconnected in the middle of this crap?
What's that? Your
Fuck, what's my password?
Tina is the winner. Would you like me to pull a winner for you? Or are you just going to pull doubles at the end?
Hold on. I've got to authenticate on this one. Twitch 785030 something. Gotta love it when it doesn't even connect.
Well, after
So
a
which means-
reboot, that happens.
Okay, but is the bot also connected?
Probably
My
not.
bot's
They're probably
connected.
all disconnected.
No, the
There you
bot's
go,
connected,
Tina.
but my main account's not. But the bundle is working.
Yeah. Speaking of bundles, you owe me 2 bundles from yesterday, so
Don't know what you're talking about.
cough them up.
Here, we'll close and unlock it. Ooh.
And Bundle Me is now open once again.
Oh, wait, I need to pull a bundle for one.
Yes.
And then we'll just trade it to that guy. If he'll actually accept it.
Who won?
Then
Lomir?
We'll archive. Yeah, Lomir did.
Congratulations, Lomir.
Thank you.
Anything. And then we'll click that button and reopen it.
There you go.
I don't know. And then we'll sit there and trade you and be like, here, have that book.
What is
Which means
Shroud
you
of the
have to
Avatar?
accept it.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, you ready for this video?
I am ready for that video.
This
What
is
Lord
Professor
Britishes.
Smoothbrain.
Yeah.
Now,
You ready?
we're going to start playing this, and anytime you want, just let us know, and
We're-
we will cut in for the commentary.
We are click and play in 3, 2, 1, play.
What is Shroud of the Avatar? Yeah, in this video, we're going to answer that question, and we're going to talk a little bit about its history and a little bit about the game now. So, hopefully you guys enjoy. Yeah, so what is Shroud of the Avatar? Well, let's find out. With Shroud of the Avatar, there's a lot to talk about, to say the least, from the game itself to its more shady past to where it is now and where it might be going. But I don't want to focus too much on the negative aspects.
usually I have
because I think
YouTube
it's best that we start with where it is now, and we can work our way backwards.
You need to listen on stream,
So,
Lomir.
Soda, as we'll call it, is currently ran and developed by a small indie studio known as Catnip Games. And as far as I can tell, they were just formed in like 2019 just to develop and maintain Soda. They do seem to be...
Pause it.
Yeah.
Pause it. About Catnip Games. Hold on. Let's go to the Shroud of the Avatar main page. Because we have to check this out. Oh, man. Where did he... About Catnip Games is on there. And then at the very bottom, copyright 2022, Portalarium Incorporated. Still, you can't fucking fix a simple thing. And why was it formed in 2019 to maintain and expand Shroud of the Avatar when it wasn't sold to Chris until what year?
I thought it was the beginning of 19. Was
No.
that was the
That would mean that he went for he sold it to himself 3 years ago when he's only been sold it to himself 2 years ago.
no, because
He may have
when
created
we had SodaCon back in 2019, that was in October. And in January of 2019 is when he initially took over, but the announcement wasn't made
No,
until
that's when he was the CEO.
again, the announcement wasn't made that he was actually running things and things had changed hands at the beginning of the year until SodaCon 2019. So he had been in charge under the umbrella of Catnip since January 19.
Okay.
Although nobody knew this until SodaCon in October of 19. So he already had that.
This is still all of the obfuscation, and yet remember the irony of Chris pointing out when he's talking about Seed Invest and how nothing's going to change, and he uses the example of a CEO that sold a company to himself and all their assets.
Well, again,
as what? Not honest at all. Yeah,
he's not a major stockholder, so technically he couldn't have sold it to himself.
Hey, he was the CEO, man, and that means that he was granted a fuck ton of options.
Just because I'm the CEO of Pepsi does not give me the ability to sell the company to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're the CEO of Google, right? And the board is, I believe he might have also had a piece of the board, but I know it was Richard, it was Starr, it was Rick Holtrop, and a couple other people. Richard's wife had high stock options, but Richard still had 51.7%.
If you go back to the Seed Invest, that wasn't the actual board.
No, if you go back to the original founding of Portalarium and the stock shares, you'll see where that was. But anyway.
Yeah, but yeah.
Mom,
the board members
hang in there, Mom. We're going back to the video here in just a second.
Okay, back to
we're never going to get to it if Jack keeps finding dead horses.
Well, that's the whole point of
everything's a fucking dead horse on this.
Everything is a point of the critique.
Wait. Let's go hit play so that way we can talk about dead horses.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Be active on Twitter, and they seem to be live stream on Twitch with some regularity, which is good. It means that they want to interact with the community. Now, I don't know anything specifically about the people who are involved with Catnip games. Maybe we could do a video on that some other time or something like that. But I do know that they are trying to communicate, it seems. And speaking of Twitch, I'll try to shoehorn this in there real quick. I actually stream on Twitch on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So by all means, come and hang out with me. And we stream MMOs regularly and all kinds of different ones. But I stream those days pretty consistently. So I hope to see you guys
pause
there.
when you get to
so
him running
according
around
to Catnip Games.
Yeah.
He streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, MMOs, 3 p.m. Mountain. Portalarium, or Shroud of the Avatar channel, streams every 2 weeks for an hour. Oh, wait, never mind.
Maybe.
Yes,
and of course, got to give a shout out to this guy for doing the video, of course. So if you get a chance, go give Professor Smoothbrain a follow, and
even though we're going to tear you apart.
Yeah. Well, not really. We're going to just critique what it is he does not understand about this. Because his commentary on they try and communicate. Well, no, they were communicating when they did stand-up corners. They were communicating when they did weekly live streams. They were communicating when they did basic daily updates and stuff like that. They did Twitter updates. Ever since they deleted the stand-up corner, ever since Chris stopped tweeting, ever since
Chris took over,
the communication has been slowly disappearing. As pointed out by, as pointed out by that quick blurb over at the Tweetiverse, which was the last post on the Tweetiverse was on the 26th, which was last week. And prior to that, again, it used to be more regular. Again, a total lack of communication is what's
Consistency
happening.
and everything else. Yeah. But let's go back to the video and click play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Soda is a sandbox MMORPG. It's a spiritual successor to the MMORPG Ultima Online, which came out in like 1997 or 8, and it was developed and created by Richard Garriott, the same guy who originally was making Shroud of the Avatar, the game we're talking about. Is Shroud of the Avatar or Soda a true spiritual successor to Ultima Online? I actually don't know the answer to that because I haven't played Ultima Online enough to know, but I do know what Soda is. So with Shroud of the Avatar, there's quests, there's crafting, exploration, and you can colonize and settle your own towns as well as build housing in pre-established towns, which there are a small amount. Now, not all of this is complete.
Let's stop right there. Yeah. You can colonize and create your own towns. Now you can purchase your own towns.
Yeah.
And as for colonizing pre-made towns, which are a small amount, I don't think 300 plus, different scenes is a small amount. Yeah, a small amount, Cordelay, and I know that's why I'm commenting. So, you need to do a little better research here, Doc.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even that, it's like you have to know how things are bought into and managed for a little bit better of an understanding.
Just a drop in the bucket. That's right.
And the fact that it's like, hey, you're never going to be able to buy an episode 1 scene as an overland, and then let's backtrack on that. It's like,
well, still NPC towns. There's got to be at least 300 of them out there that you can. Well, there are literally
like
hundreds.
Half
of
a dozen. They removed half a dozen.
And
he could also talk about how the player-owned towns and all the player towns are empty of people most of the time.
Yeah,
let's go back to the video.
He didn't do due diligence on that. But back to the video. 3, 2, 1, play.
Completely unique to MMOs, but I don't think all MMOs need to break the mold all the time. So I do want to establish this quickly for some of you. Now, if you've come here to hear...
Now, real quick, did you notice that he was using Steam there? I really want to go look that up. Let's go look that up. I want to see where colonize and settle. Let's see. I guess I got to go to the library. Shroud of the Avatar.
I love the fact that Shroud doesn't, like, when just the word Shroud, it's not one of the first 5 things that comes up, but you have to go through and then click on the let's see.
Gotta go to the store for Shroud and then find it.
Is it the community hub? How did he get to that page?
That's
I
what
can
I'm
write
curious.
A review. Oh, play release 102 now was posted yesterday. Thank you guys.
Let's see. Community hub. Is it the community hub?
Nope. Where the fuck is that? News? Nope.
Let's see. When was the last time something was actually posted by a player in here?
Well, I mean, so I went to it in my library, and I'm looking for that description thingy. And it's like the fact that we still got what's his name? He was also
here it is. Yeah, it's actually the store. You just got to scroll down in the store.
Okay, store. Okay, just keep scrolling down.
Fight and gather.
About this game. What is Shroud of the Avatar? I wonder if they've actually put anything in there to. Oh, wait! Developer Catnip Games and publisher Catnip Games. That was finally fucking updated too. Must have been
Imagine that.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow. 3 years later.
It
Wait,
must be
hold-
one of these view the quick reference or view the manual or view.
man.
Read more. That's what it is. Read more.
Yeah.
There it is. Craft and trade, colonize and settle. There it is.
Yeah, read more.
And yeah, Catnip Games is committed to roll out regular monthly content releases and will continue to collaborate with the players to further improve gameplay. So somebody's been over here dinking around with stuff.
Yeah, well, it must have been yesterday when it finally released the 102 patch. Wow, congratulations. Now if we can update the Shroud of the Avatar page with that same information.
Hey, look at that. There's a review from Lomir.
Where?
Right there.
Hey, but the Metacritic review is a 58.
How long ago is that from?
Probably a while ago.
February 2020, 2 years ago.
That's funny. One of my friends from Counter-Strike actually said, "Don't play this game."
Send me a link to that page, will you, Les?
Yeah, let me see if I can find a link to this page.
Oh, just save the. Don't you have the address bar up there?
Yeah, there is no address bar.
It's
you're in Steam.
Steam, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to go back to this video?
Yes, let's go back here.
Okay, we're clicking play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Hear me slam, or bash Soda or talk at length about its past, you're in the wrong place. That's not what this video is about. I will touch on certain topics of the past, but this is by no means a bash of the game. That's not what this video is. I don't need to do that. It's been done enough, and I believe that MMOs can make turnarounds. We've seen examples of this with No Man's Sky, Elder Scrolls Online, even Final Fantasy XIV, like one of the most popular MMOs of all time right now. Shut down originally and had to reopen. They're all comeback stories. So I do find this game enjoyable in the handful of hours that I've played it. But I will share my opinion and be as reasonable about it as I can. But yeah, there are a lot of things that Shroud of the Avatar does that doesn't break the mold. But how it does do those things, at the least, is a bit different. For example, combat in Soda isn't the most flashy or even close to the best animations, but those animations work that they have, and they're not the worst thing that I've seen. They're really not. But where the combat system does branch off is with its deck building system, and I absolutely really love this deck building system so far. Now I could potentially make an entire video purely focusing on the deck building in the combat system of Soda, and maybe I will, but here is just kind of the gist of that. In Soda, when you acquire abilities, you can put those abilities onto your hotbar and make decks with set abilities. You can have multiple decks and swap to them right in the middle of combat. You can have a bow-based deck, melee, magic, whatever, and swap to them anytime. And this is great because it adds so much flexibility to specific combat encounters, which is what I think makes good dynamic combat. Now, realistically, you're probably not going to want to spread your skills that thin to where you could just do anything, although you could. I actually really think the deck building in Soda is a very cool idea for combat. It has a massive amount of build variety attached to it. And this leads me to another topic, the skills. So in Shroud of the Avatar, many things gives you experience points, and you build pools of experience. And as you use things like swords or magic, or as you use your bow, or as you wear certain armor, you can increase the specific skill. Like heavy armor, you can increase that skill. Light armor, so on, so forth. And the skills get XP pooled from your reservoir of XP that you've built up from doing quests and farming mats or killing creatures or whatever. You build up this reservoir of XP and the skills pull from that. And this is a really cool idea. I've seen this idea criticized as unnecessary, but I think it's interesting in the sense that it allows you to do anything that you want in the game and still get XP that can be used for something else. I like that idea. This pull system to me also seems like you can actually gather a bunch of XP by doing something you're good at, and then when you switch to train something you're not so good at,
horseback riding for swinging your sword,
you get bonuses from pulling from your XP pool, which helps level up those lower skills. So you can do something you're good at to help improve something you're not so good at. And I think that's interesting if I'm understanding that correctly, and I believe that I am. And once again, there are plenty of skills to master. You can master them all too. You actually can master them all. Now that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of effort, but you can level all of the skills whenever. And the variety of skills, along with the ability to train anyone that you want while not being locked into like a class or anything, allows for a massive amount of build variety. And I think that's one of sort of strong points. You can build what you want, and it's, for all intents and purposes, and for my understanding, most of the builds you could run are pretty viable later on too. So that's great. It allows you to be.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that. Since he's fighting skeletons, all the combat's like that.
Yeah, I noticed he hasn't figured out tab combat, because he's pretty much just got one thing targeted as he's and I notice I don't recall seeing him actually heal up, but I notice his health bar changes, which is very interesting. So
I don't see a heal skill in that. Oh wait, he does have a heal skill. It's number 6. So he is using that. But it is one where it's like, one, everybody's able to master all of them. Yes, he did acknowledge that, and he considers that a strength of the system. The problem is that you end up at the end game, very, very few different builds. It's like, oh, are you earth spec? Are you air spec? Are you fire spec? How many times do you hear people say that they're chaos spec anymore, or they're spec for some other branch?
I don't even think he even knows what the spec is yet. Yeah,
but there really is not a lot of variety, and mostly because there's not a lot of variety in the enemy AI. But yeah.
Moving right along. We got a couple more minutes real quick, because we're not going to get through the whole video, but play.
Play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Be the character you want to be. It does not shoehorn you into something. And I love that about this game. The variety and just the sheer width of what you could actually be is fantastic. The crafting, we'll go on to this, is also very in-depth with great gathering and very good processing. I mean, it's very similar to New World. If you've played New World, it's, you have your gathering, your processing, and then your crafting. And this also works off the pool system of XP that you have. So you could use combat XP you've gained by killing stuff to actually level your crafting, which is really cool and adds a lot of freedom, for lack of a better word, to the game. It allows a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
Now, there are issues.
Let's go ahead and play right there.
Yeah.
Let's pause right there.
Yeah.
We'll stop there for the day.
As yes, your crafting pool and your adventure pool or something else
are separate.
Yeah.
Separate.
And
not equal.
A news article real quick coming out of the NBNN Daily Britannia is reporting that New World player population has been holding steady at 21K average in the spring, dipped to just 16K in May, after a release count of 900,000. So their numbers have plummeted definitely through the dirt.
Oops.
From 900,000 to 16,000 in a matter of less than a year. So, yeah, New World not doing too good. Yeah.
Hey, still 21,000 more on average than Shroud.
Then Shroud of the Avatar. That's right. But,
yeah, because we're not cracking the 1,000 average a day.
My friend list is actually, just dwindled down.
Yes.
I used to have on average over 100 friends on at this time of the day, and now I'm down to half of that. Currently 55 people online, so I can definitely see the impact. Although we've got new players coming in every day, and I keep adding these new players every day. They don't seem to be hanging around like everybody keeps telling us they are. So my numbers don't lie. I know what I used to have, and I know what I have now, and I have the most extensive friends list in the game. And I challenge anybody to
no one's ever going to compete.
To tell me I don't, because even Richard says, I think you got me beat too. And Richard, that's a quest, friend Richard, so everybody friended Richard. But meanwhile, time for us to wrap up Fruck Awesome Friday here. Thanks to Coeur d'Alene.
Everybody on my channel just do ! I love free shit. I already sent Maynard his bundle, but I want some more people in ! I love free shit.
Oops.
While I go look up the game.
I gotta actually close that giveaway. There it is.
Ooh, yeah.
Not announce it's open. And Mom's getting herself some new bottles. Congratulations, Mom.
Yes.
And let's see what game we're giving away. It's Fire! Ung's Quest.
And we got 2 giveaways to do today. So closing out the giveaway, picking our first winner. And our first winner is Dwip. Dwip, you're going to get a copy of Horizon Chase Turbo. Going out to Dwip. Congratulations to you.
There you go.
And
Fire,
our second winner
Quest
is going to be Andrekos. Andrea Kill on Site. You're going to get yourself a copy of Rebel Galaxy. Congratulations to both of you. And of course, thank you all for joining us. Of course, thank you for all your support. If it wasn't for you guys and gals, we wouldn't be here doing what we do 5 days a week for over 7 years. Actually, 7.5+ years now, as I love this shit. But we'll be back with more on Monday right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye.